Man, oh man, these migrants, they're getting bolder and bolder by the day, creating havoc, chaos, destruction, and brutality. Let's get to the bottom of it.
We hear from the president, and then when we do, he's just trying to convince us our problems aren't real. Trump, on the other hand, he's an open book.
Job number one is going to be, and as soon as we take office, we will seal the border. Is that okay? And we're going to stop the invasion and send Joe Biden's illegal aliens back home.
In Texas, a smuggler was trying to outrun authorities, veering his truck off the road.
Hold on. Did President Trump say we gonna send back Joe Biden illegal immigrants home? Joe Biden's illegal immigrants? Woo! Trump be throwing them side jokes at Biden.
Then taking off on foot. When the troopers searched the truck, they found 23 illegals under the flatbed.
Whoa! What is that? This is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. They're hiding underneath the floorboard on a trailer tractor. Man, this is crazy. Oh man, this is something new right here. Look at her. Look at her just hiding with her eyes closed.
The smuggler's still on the loose. There was also a shootout in a bar in San Juan, Texas. 2 of the people arrested were later detained by ICE, probably illegals. In New Mexico, Fox's drones caught coyote scouts on the top of a mountain spying on law enforcement down by the border. And then they started pelting rocks at our drones. Look at this guy. Woo! Nice try. We told you how in New York, police were called when a migrant was getting violent at a hotel turned shelter. Cops tried to detain the illegal, but were swarmed by migrants trying to protect the perp, blocking the doors so police couldn't haul the alien out. The chaos continued outside, where a female migrant launched her body onto the cop's car to stop police from opening the door. She tried assaulting the officers before she was restrained and then arrested.
If this was any old regular citizen, they would have been tased, they would have been body slammed, and they would have been thrown in the trunk of the police car. Man, oh man, these migrants have it easy here in America. No violence occurs on them. No brutality occurs on them. No, nothing. Nah, officers, y'all got this all backwards and flip-flopped and messed up. It's time to start body slamming these migrants, tasing them if you have to. Yeah, just tase them if you have to. And throwing their funky ass in the trunk of the car and sending they off back to their country where they belong.
Move out the way. Yo no estoy haciendo nada. No haga, por favor. Move out the way. Te van a...
Now, if Trump's elected, you're going to see a lot of deportation videos that may look a little like that. And the media is going to melt down. Dog the Bounty Hunter is the author of 9 Lives and Counting, a bounty hunter's journey to faith, hope, and redemption.
This dude right here, this man, this sir, he don't look like he play no type of games. And he look like he ready to take all of them back to where they belong. Salute to Doug the Bounty Hunter.
Dog, before we get to the book, which is fantastic, we got it right here.
Thank you.
Pre-order on Amazon. And while you're at it, you can go get it together, you know. Yeah. When you approach these...
That right there is another version of Chuck Norris. The Walker, Texas Ranger, Chuck Norris.
People, whether they're migrants or outlaws.
Yes, sir.
This is what we're going to be looking at. Do you have any advice for Donald Trump if he assumes office again? Is he going to make you deportation czar?
I would like a job like that. And it doesn't matter who you are, what nationality, what tribe you belong to. If you're a lawbreaker and you're in this country illegal and you were booted from another country because you were a felon and told to go to America, that's where we're going to start, is the high priority, the top of the echelon. And they are going back and or they're going to jail. When I first started bounty hunting
Back or
45
going to
years
jail,
ago,
either way.
there were 2 bounty hunters. Today, there's 6,500. There's new laws. You can't be convicted of a felony in the last 10 years. We use non-lethal weapons that'll drop a mule. So get ready.
What kind of non-lethal weapons would you use?
Well, the newest one they've got is the new pepper ball gun, and it's designed to spin the body, and it does not enter I had to take a 40-hour course. You cannot shoot above the neck or it would kill them. So pop, pop, and they're down. That's it. And what you want to do is put the person down to cuff them and then go from there.
Right. This is obviously the last tactical resort. We're not advocating just hitting people with pepper guns.
But
Dog knows how to get things done, and you've shown how to do it in the past. The book is out. It's going to be out tomorrow, 9 Lives and Counting. Tell us why this book is so important for people to buy.
Well, it talks about my life and my walk with Jesus Christ. And I'm going to cry. I'm sorry. It was a lot of people helped me write it. And I was thinking, you know what? I've put over 10,000 felons in jail. And now Francie and I start speaking to...
Yeah, you're right. You already know back in the day, if you was to not call 911 but call Dog the Bounty Hunter, just know this bounty hunter do not play games. He will get you. He will detain you, arrest you, and throw your ass in jail. Yeah, he don't play no games. Dog the Bounty Hunter? Oh, no. Back in the day, I don't know about now because he aged. But back in the day, nah, this was not the man to mess with.
People in the churches, and you know the story about the 2 felons that were crucified with Jesus. One of them said, if you're God, you get off the cross. And the other one said the 2 words, remember me. And Jesus said, today you're going to eat dinner with me and my daddy. And so I'm supposed to follow the steps of Jesus as I be Christ-like. So I'm going to take as many felons to heaven that I can. And this book's going to help me. It's like a calling card. Here, felon, read that. And I don't mean just necessarily a felon, a felonious person. But, you know, a lot of people committed felonies and haven't got caught. So my job now is to get them to heaven.
I love you, Dog.
I love you, brother.
I love this book right here, 9 Lives and Counting. Get it on Amazon right now, and it's a good thing you're wearing sunglasses.
I am.
Yeah, Trump, hire my dog back in. Dog the Bounty Hunter, don't worry. He'll take care of all this migrant problems America is facing right now. Y'all might want to stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to meet you there.
Israeli protesters find the Hezbollah flag in front of the New York Stock Exchange. Yes, the terroristic flag located in Lebanon. They're chanting also death to America in a few languages while marching.
Huh? Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like where this is heading. Death to America? Anti-Israel protesters? Number one question. What are they doing here? How y'all get into America? The free country, the free world. How y'all get in here? And now y'all want to come into our country, and say death to America? Send them all back ASAP. Send them all back. Back to Israel or back to Iran they go, wherever they're at.
Marching through the streets of various cities in America.
Protesters jamming up traffic for hours on the Brooklyn Bridge, some even burning the American flag. Look at that.
Meanwhile,
I can't believe it. They let this happen in front of their face. The police, America. What are we doing about this? What are we doing about this? You see what happens when you let a lot of migrant influx in? You see that? I keep telling y'all, this is just the tip in the iceberg. This is bound to happen more frequently and more often. Watch, you'll see. If we don't get our foothold on this problem.
Well, on the other coast in San Francisco, 38 activists were arrested after shutting down the Golden Gate Bridge for almost 5 hours. Another group blocked several sections of the freeway around the Bay Area, brought the city to a grind.
And in Chicago, travelers heading to O'Hare International Airport were forced to drag their luggage down the highway after protesters completely blocked access to main terminal. 54 people were arrested there.
It's unbelievable that this is allowed to happen. I mean, this is a day also. It's not even a day in which, you could say that there was a bombing of relief workers in Gaza. This is a day in which 24 hours prior, the country of Israel was under attack and was taken out and blocked most of those missiles and rockets by fellow Arab nations led primarily by Israel itself, us about 80. And then you have Jordan and Saudi Arabia also playing a...
So Biden gives them asylum. Biden gives them a house. Biden gives them a car. Biden gives them a social. Biden gives them an ID. Biden gives them entertainment. And what do they turn in? They do this right here. Chaos and destruction. That's what they turn and do. In America. The free country they work so hard to come in. And now they're working so hard to destroy it.
A predominant role, as well as Egypt could have even played a role. But yet here in America, somebody's paying...
Look at this silly ass lady holding this, burning the flag. Just holding it and burning it. This silly old lady. And where are all the police officers at? She need to get a little tased and throw her funky, nasty ass in prison. Matter of fact, don't even throw them in prison. Just deportate them all back, please. Send them all back to where they belong.
All these 20-something-year-olds to take the pro-Palestinian, pro-Hamas, pro-Hezbollah side, which is insane if you know the ethics and the values that don't exist in their organizations and in their countries, even for Iran.
Why?
What are they even thinking?
Why yesterday? It was tax day, and they did this in honor of tax day. These pro-Palestinian protesters in these cities disrupting the economic logistical hubs in hopes of sending a monetary message across our country. That's why...
I don't know why, but I feel like this is all structured. This is all organized. Like, come on now. All in the big major cities, San Francisco, Chicago, Miami, New York. How they're all communication with each other. It's all structured. This is organized crime right here. Organized by some type of entity above. That they want this to happen. They want America to see this. I don't know.
Senators Marsha Blackburn and Tom Tillis have introduced this law to make it a federal crime to purposely obstruct public roads and highways. It's called the Safe and Open Streets Act.
Good for them. And we're going to talk to Speaker Mike Johnson about that coming up. What's interesting, though, is, and I think one of those screens shows the Golden Gate Bridge. 5 hours. They sat there for 5 hours, and the cops just looked at them. It is ridiculous. If somebody is blocking a road, just imagine, okay, there's the Golden Gate Bridge. Complete ground to a halt for 5 hours. How many people were in ambulances who had to go through areas where these people...
Or go to work, or pick up their kids.
Right, how many people... on the pro-Palestinian side, missed meetings or flights, and they are angry at what happened. They can understand it, but at the same time, it kind of backfired for people like that. So it took 5 hours to get them off the bridge. Meanwhile, down in Florida, by contrast, Florida traffic was stopped 15 minutes in downtown Tampa.
So sad.
Yeah, I know it. In Miami, some protesters were dragged off the streets by cops. On X, people in Florida said people who block traffic should be arrested. And also on X, somebody said, this is why Jesus invented tasers.
So I got a message.
Florida knows how to do it.
I got a message.
You heard him? You heard good old sir? Florida know how to do it. I told you. Give them a little taste. I'm telling you. Y'all never been tased before, right? You see, you ain't never been tased before. Y'all don't know how it feels to have all that jolt of electricity foaming and roaming through your body. Oh no, I guarantee if all of these pro-Palestinians and all of these, the people causing all the traffic and all the chaos and destruction and all the migrants, I bet you if they started getting tased, Mo, they'll get structured right. Yeah, they'll start complying to everything right, perfect. Get a little tase in you and you'll see what that can do to your life.
From a friend yesterday. He's a broker in Lower Manhattan. a Democrat, one of the people that said he would never vote for Donald Trump. And he texted me yesterday, and he said it was a college-age girl, and she said to him, all Jews should die. Guys, this is not the first protest where we've seen this. There were pro-Hamas flags right after the October 7th attack, and we know this because I went down there and covered it. They have been very clear on what they believe. Now, there is a segment of the people, the organizers are all pro-Hamas, but there are some kids there that are anti-American. They have been indoctrinated by the college professors. And I'm wondering, where are the parents that are paying for these? Do you know what your kids are doing out here? They don't like the country anymore. They hate.
I keep telling y'all, these new modern day colleges, oh yeah, they're indoctrination camp. You're gonna send your kids to an indoctrination camp, which is college. They're gonna feel all of this Looney Tune information inside their head. Then next thing you know, when they see mommy and daddy back in the summer or whatever, there'll be a whole new student, a whole new person you don't even realize. You don't even realize that's your daughter or that's your son. You don't realize it because the college professors then indoctrinated them in here. Yeah, with all of that foolishness politic. It be like that.
Hate Jews. There has to be a standard in America. And Brian, from my perspective, we're just itching for an attack. We have homegrown people that hate our country, and we're allowing them to be embedded within the...
No, we're not allowing them because we don't have no say in this, as you can see. The blue boys are allowing it, yes. We got to get your words right. Not us. American citizen, we got nothing to do with this. We're not allowing this. Well, technically we do, because we can't, we can't get this blue boy out of office. And we don't got the balls to do that. So technically, it is our fault. But still, at the same time, get them blue politician boys out of office and watch us all get right and structured right.
I want to hear these guys debriefed. I want to find out who's paying them. Obviously, they have no jobs. They're not in school.
They bored.
And they can feel as though they can block these roadways at 12. They're organizing. They have this chants. We saw in Chicago, they were going over how to say these chants in Farsi. So how you could ever take Iran's side in America when they've been the enemy of this country since 1979. The people of Iran hate their government, yet we like the Iranian government. I'm Steve Ducey.
That's what I'm saying. Everything is backward. Everything is backward. Everything is crazy. Everything is reversed. Reverse reality, reverse matrix, reverse. Everything is just reversed. Everything is backwards. Welcome to the new modern world, boys and gals. Welcome to the new modern world. Thank you. I love y'all. I appreciate you guys for tuning in with Spook and rock with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and I'm going to tune in with you guys later. Deuces and salute.